fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Terance Mann.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. And for Charlotte, up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Ball runs point with Martin out on the wing. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams. And Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
They set the screen. Here's George. And Bridges with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Maxey. Off the inbound, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Just 2 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 6 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Outside, Maxey. Here's Yabusele. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Maxey against Ball. Now here's George, guarded closer. Blocked again.
And great effort defensively from Ball, timing the rejection perfectly.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Williams a screen on Maxey. Here's Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Outside for George. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Ball.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
Taking a look at the Hornets. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
I love how this team is playing in the NBA Cup. Arguably, they've been the best team in it thus far.
And then looking at where Philadelphia stands, how about how they've played in the NBA Cup so far? Undefeated.
It looks so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smack in the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Bridges outside. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Ball, the pass to Bridges. And it's Ball in the corner. Over Maxey. Ball, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Yabusele. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help from Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the first one drops. Maxey hits them both.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now here is Martin. Pass the ball. Down low. Williams dishes to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Ball fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands on the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the Western Conference, Kyrie Irving.
Think about Kyrie. He's got a move and a counter move every time you defend him, pretty much in every situation. And those handles, Shaq, nasty.
That's why they call him the ankle taker.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
He's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Williams a screen on George. The drive by Miller. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Philadelphia on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Williams with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Miller against George. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The 11-footer. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Martin. Ball outside. Out to Bridges. Here's Miller. Knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Miller against George. Drummond with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Terance Mann.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Now here's Ball. 19 points in the game. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with the one individual player.
And he knocks down the first one. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Martin. Philadelphia with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Ball with it. He's got 21. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Drummond. Here we go. The Sixers on the break.
Well, how about the anticipation by Andre Drummond triggers the fast break by his ability to steal one.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a...
Bridges passes to Ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. George against Miller. Pass to McCain. Kicks it to George. Here's McCain. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Here's McCain. The Sixers with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hornets.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for LaMelo Ball.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Now here's Ball. Miller left side. Williams a screen on George. George against Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
That's good for Miller. And that's good as he hits both shots.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Oubre finds Lowry.
Well, never afraid of a level of physicality. Don't let the small frame of Kyle Lowry fool you. This guy willing to absorb contact.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Kyle Lowry taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game, but I do like their chances.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.